Right, so it's a new day at the shop. Welcome to the channel, two-stroke turbo fans. My bay is open. It's a nice summer day. And I've got, hey, where are you going? Look at this. I've got my shop dog, Stella. She's peering down at me from the mezzanine. She just took off, but she's gonna be down with us in a second to see what's going on. And it's one of those days, you know, it's summertime. It's not too hot. Here goes my dog right there. She's gonna lay down right there. Oh, I guess maybe it's going to be hot. That's usually my weather indicator right there. And I'm looking out in my yard. I want to do something for myself. I work on customers' cars all the time, and every now and then I get burnt out. I've got customer cars piled up all over. And the phone's ringing and stuff's happening. And, you know, this is the last hurrah for summer. I've got a summer car that I've been thinking about that I haven't done anything with in a while. It's under that tarp right there, where my finger's pointing. Between the Jeep and the other tarp, there's a car there. It's a convertible, it's a roadster. And I think I might pull in the shop and see what I can do. See if I can get it running or get it doing something instead of just sitting here. It's been sitting there a long time. What is it, you might ask? Is it something you're familiar with? Is it something that is worthwhile? What is it? Let's see if we can get it in the shop. Take a look at it. It's kind of a fun car. So to get the yellow car out for us to work on today is kind of a special treat. We got to move this car. It's in the way. This car's been sitting here for a while. It's a donor Accord, 1991. I got to put a battery in it and see if it'll start up so I can move it out of the way. One car gains access to another. It has been here a long time. Let's just see what we got. Press the wrong button there. Let's see. Oh, the hood is heavy. It's very heavy. Let's put a prop rod in it right like that. Okay. 2.2. I power washed this last time. That's right. It was full of mice and rodents. And yes, we need a battery, so put that in. Put a little Honda Civic battery in, which is actually too tall. It'll probably shock or short out on the bottom of the hood if I just close it. So I'm not going to close it. This thing is really dirty. Oh boy. I hope it starts. Ooh, I hear a fuel pump. That's good. Ooh, clutch is stiff. Hasn't been used in a while. What do we got here? 259,000 miles. Come on, baby. Oh, it tried. Yes. I don't think the tach is reading right. There we go. She's running. Oh, there's a lot of cobwebs. This window's been down for a while. See the... I really should fix this car. It's a nice car. Except it got T-boned. Put the rubber cap on the positive there. Hopefully that won't hit. Oh. It's actually amazing this thing started up. Doesn't run great. Runs all right. Okay, so back to this thing. You guys remember this? Give you any clues? Hope the engine's not stuck. I'm sitting here a little bit. See if we can get it in the shop. Get a good look at it. It's getting hot. Okay, so we got the T-Bone 91 Accord in its new parking spot. It's actually not a bad car. I've got an extra door for it here, should I ever feel the ambition that I need to replace it. And I probably have to pull the V-pillar, see if I can make that a real car again someday. It's been here for some time. And then we got the tarp off of the yellow car we're going to work on today. It is a roadster, even though it has a Renault Caravelle top on it that is just temporary to keep the water out of it. And I forgot where I'm at with this thing. It's been so long, and that's the trouble, is I have too many cars. So I think in that bucket there, I've got the rebuilt wheel cylinders and shoes, and it does have an engine. Yes, it has a Volvo B20 or B18, I forget. I think it's a B18 with dual side draft carburetors, and I hope it's not locked up, because the carburetors, even though they're covered and have air cleaners on them, we have a lot of rain here and you can see they're kind of corroded. So, oh, it's got a battery. That's good. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Let's get in the shop. Hopefully all the wheels aren't frozen. They can't be frozen because there's no brakes. Okay, so I got the old Roadster in the shop. It's listing quite a bit. I don't understand that. The whole rear end is sloped this direction. Figure that out. It's kind of a cool car. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be a lot of work, I can tell you right now. Here, just turn the video off because it's going to be a lot of work. Come back in like a year or two. I was just kidding. Just had kind of a brain fart there for a second. So we're going to do what Derek at Vice Grip Garage does. We'll start in the back here. If you don't know what kind of car this is, I'm just going to show you. It's an SM. It's not what you think. It's Singer Motors. And we're going to start with the rumble seat, which is the trunk. Say, does the Singer really have a rumble seat? Yes, it does. It's got a metal frame. It's not wood like an MG. There is wood components. You can see there's some rotten wood. Wouldn't be an English car without having some wood. It's hokey, but you know what? What is this? I don't know. It does have a metal frame. This car is a compilation of a lot of different parts, as I found out, and that's how you fill the gas tank. So the gas is probably bad. You could actually put a seat back here. You could make this a 6-seater. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 in the rumble. Maybe, you got me thinking. So let's start by cleaning it up a little bit, huh? Some of the big webs off. There, it's fixed. It's ready to go. Stella, you know I'm joking. Okay, so we stole the battery out of the Accord that was T-boned out in the yard. I know it's a good hot battery. It's a Civic battery. This always makes me nervous. Putting the positive on English car. I'm not even sure if this is positive ground. I don't think it is. No sparkies. No sparkles at all. That's always good. Okay, now we got to figure out how to start this thing. It's got a center hinged hood, as you can see. It's got a Volvo engine. I think I already explained that. Oil is full and clean. Let's put that back in there. Turn our light on here. See something? I don't remember where this wire goes. It might be the start wire. Let's see here. Coil. We've got coil positive and we've got a coil negative. I'm going to unplug the coil so I can crank it over, make sure that actually rotates first. And if we're sucking up fuel, see what's going on there. Wait, it's got an electric fuel pump. It's got a pre-filter, that's good. I don't know what the status of the tank is. It's pretty well covered back there. We got no fluid in either the clutch or the brake. And I don't even know which one is what. This has got to be the clutch. Let's see. Just trying to remember. Pretty sure we got antifreeze. Checked that not too long ago. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, this wire is probably the starter wire. That's right there, and it's missing the exciter wire. This is the starter wire. Okay, let's plug that back in. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Door's already fall off. Wood. I think this is a starting button. I think that's starting button. I think that's the horn. Not sure. Kind of afraid to push it. Let's make sure we're out of gear here. This guy does have an e-brake. Let's see what happens. Oh, it is. Okay. And we turn everything on. Oh, I think we turn this on. Or maybe this. Let's see. Okay, I've been messing around with this thing. I think this is the headlight switch and the ignition switch. Ignition doesn't turn. Okay, so once I lubricated the super rusty stock ignition switch, which is also the headlight switch, is loose in the dash, I can turn the key and I get a fuel pump, and I think it filled everything, so let's try. It's just really stiff. There we go. So we got a voltmeter working. I can hear the fuel pump pumping. Tank went to max. Oh, let's see what we got here. I can hear the pump pumping. I think I've got fuel pump squirtage. So I don't know if I have a coil or not. The coil is just laying here. I think we're just gonna give it a try. See what happens. Let's see, how can I keep this thing from running away? I gotta chock wheels. Make sure it's not in gear. I got my big old wheel chock and a piece of angle iron. Let's see what happens now. Oh, it's hard to get in here. Get my butt in here. What do we got? Okay, turn this back on. Okay. Pump it or not? Let's try this. Oh my goodness. Oil pressure coming up. 12 volts. Okay, we got 40, 50 pounds of oil pressure. Idling pretty good. Amazing, actually. Okay, we got 60 pounds of oil pressure. That's pretty good. We got no tack. That's all right. Terrible footwell. Can't get my boot to not touch the brake and the gas at the same time. That's awesome. Oh, get out of here. That's pretty good. That's pretty amazing, actually. We got something. Okay, so we got the old Singer up and running. Now it's Cobweb City underneath here. It's been sitting around for a while. Looks like the wheel cylinder is still in this thing. It has leading, trailing wheel cylinders in the front and some type of no brake line. What's up with that? And we got the shocks that are the, what do you call those kind of shocks? They're the English shocks that are, look like cupcakes. They're not a typical shock absorber. Friction shocks. I don't know. They're fluid filled, I think. We've got a rack and pinion here. Header for the B18 or B20 Volvo engine. Just a really long glass pack. Goes back to a drive line. This goes to a pretty stout rear end with pretty heavy duty springs. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm missing the wheel cylinders back here too. I got wheel cylinders back there. Huh, okay. Well, oh yeah, here's these shocks. These English fluid filled types of shocks. I don't know what those are called. It looks like it had a shock mount there at one point in time. I don't know. I did change the fluid back in 20. Let's see if we can get some brakes on this thing. Make it run. I got a box of stuff here. Looks like I had the brake shoes relined. It's been 2 years. I do not remember. I've got the wheel drums, and I've got new brake lines there. So, a bunch of motor mounts. Let's get working on this thing. See if we can make something of it. Cute little car, little cartoon car. Be fun to drive this around.